है unclick Toastmaster Avilas unclick.
Good morning, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and friends. In my last speech, or even in my very first icebreaker speech, who have all heard, that was titled I Click, where I introduced myself as a hobbyist photographer. Like many of you had already seen me clicking photos in many of the Teradata functions long ago. Every photographer will have their best shot close to their heart, which they can't get over at all. Like it will be their mobile wallpaper, laptop wallpaper, desktop wallpaper, WhatsApp status, Instagram reels, Facebook cover page, and whatnot. Sometimes it goes till the extent of printing and framing it, or printing and gifting to someone. Can anyone tell me how many days it will take for you to change your wallpaper? Mobile, laptop, anywhere?
6 months.
Oh, that's a very long time. For me, it will take maximum 1 week. I will be lose interest, or I will start finding how to make this picture better, like which light I could have used, which angle I could have used. It will be keep on running loop in my mind. Like how we all have this conversation with our manager. When we complete the conversation, at that very second, we will have a thought, I should have said this. It would have been a better conversation. Or after completing every Toastmaster speech, you will have that minute, like exactly when you are hearing the evaluation, you will see, yes, I should have done that. I should have said this. That is the beauty of actually this project itself. Because I had a first chance already, and this is my second chance to improve upon what I would have done better from the first speech. Even after delivering this speech, when I'm hearing the evaluation, there is a high probability. Again, I will think, yes, I could have said this point. All these thoughts and points which would have happened, then we will say that the speech or plan has clicked. Else, it's called a unclick moment. This unclick has no physical proof of existence. It will be always in our thoughts. We all have such terabytes of unclicked things in our memory. Let me explain you more upon what is this unclicked I am trying to make you all understand. These are the ideas about how it would have been made better in next few minutes after the event is over. I'll give you one example which I carry for a very long time as a photographer. I will make you imagine this particular unclicked thing. I used to wander in random places before pandemic with my camera, in old and abandoned buildings, open barren lands, or many happening places in and around Pune. I would be looking for that exact perfect frame with my photographic eyes. On one such day, a pleasant morning, like how we are feeling now in December Pune, such a cold morning, I was near a cantonment area. I was so mesmerized with this open landscape, a green carpet of land. Above there was a mist, and above that, the rays of hope coming from light years ahead. This three-layered beauty intrigued me to move much closer to it, and I want to click this frame. I set the camera in right settings. I was about to click. I started to hear nature talking to me. Do not click photo here. Please move, sir. I ignored the voice and I stepped ahead. Out of nowhere, a fully dressed army officer stood in front of me with his weapon. I just smiled at him and said, sorry. I moved out of that place. This vivid memory of Unclick has been an inspiration for me for many such wonderful photos which I clicked and framed. Why do we all have such memory archives? It should have been forgotten, right? In reality, if something does not happen, it will be forgotten. But in our world of thoughts, it's opposite. We are having that memory. As I was thinking more and more upon this, I came to a realization. Such unclicked are the catalysts of all the clicked parts in our life. If you dig deep in your memory, all your clicked moments will have such an unclicked thought in your mind, which should have pushed you much hard to make it better for you in future. I'm not sure there's any particular term, so I'm keep on calling it as unclicked. The importance of such thoughts will keep us growing and help us to find our own path in the growth. Some might call it as a gut feeling, but gut feeling is something which you will get when you're in that moment. This is something like a food for thought for each and every one of you who are listening. Just think about your unclicked on a very given day. I'm very much sure it is going to help you improve at least 0.1% in your next try. In next couple of minutes, I would be having my unclicked thoughts upon this particular speech which I'm giving now. And all of you might be thinking, what is this unclicked for you? With this thought, I'm handing it back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Avilas. Well, you framed the word and we learned a new word, and we'll still be confused whether this is going to be in the dictionary in future.